These foods were once common, but now they're banned. Believe it or not, your grandparents might have eaten some of these. You'll be shocked by what was considered normal, and the last one on our list literally changed the world. Stick around, because you won't believe what's coming. Let's start with something seemingly innocent: sassafras. This tree's roots were the original key ingredient in root beer, giving it that distinct, classic flavor. People also brewed it into a tea. But in 1960, studies found that a compound in sassafras, called saffro, could cause serious health issues in lab animals. The FDA promptly banned its use in food and drinks. Today's root beer uses artificial flavoring instead. Next up, a delicacy from the sea: Chilean sea bass. Well, sort of. The name itself was a marketing trick created in 1977 to make the Patagonian toothfish sound more appealing. It worked too well. The fish became so popular that it was overfished to the brink of extinction. Strict regulations and quotas were put in place, making it incredibly rare and expensive. So while not completely banned everywhere, it's highly restricted, and many chefs refuse to serve it. Remember those colorful candy cigarettes? Kids in the 50s and 60s would pretend to smoke them, puffing on the chalky sugar sticks. They looked just like the real thing, complete with a red tip. As concerns about marketing tobacco to children grew, these were banned in several countries and eventually rebranded as candy sticks in the US to remove the association with smoking. It's wild to think how casual they were. Here's one you might have heard of: haggis. Scotland's national dish is a savory pudding made from sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, mixed with oats and spices, all cooked inside the animal's stomach. While it's still enjoyed in Scotland, it's been banned in the United States since 1971 because of a rule against using livestock lungs in food products. Let's talk about ortolan. This tiny songbird was a controversial French delicacy. The birds were captured, force-fed, and then drowned in armagnac before being roasted. The ritual of eating it was just as strange, with diners covering their heads with a napkin. Due to the cruel method and declining bird populations, the sale of ortolan has been banned across Europe. Now for something that seems harmless: raw milk. Before pasteurization became standard, drinking milk straight from the cow was common. But raw milk can carry dangerous bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria. This led to widespread bans on its commercial sale in many states and countries. While some people still seek it out for its supposed health benefits, the risks are just too high for most. Ackee, the national fruit of Jamaica, is delicious when ripe, but deadly when not. Unripened ackee contains a poison that can cause severe vomiting and even death. Because of this danger, the importation of raw ackee fruit was banned by the FDA for years. Now, you can only find canned or processed ackee that has been deemed safe for consumption. Ever heard of fugu? It's the Japanese word for pufferfish, a delicacy known for being incredibly dangerous. Parts of the fish contain a toxin 1,200 times more potent than cyanide. In Japan, only highly trained and licensed chefs are allowed to prepare it. In the US and Europe, its importation and sale are heavily restricted, and for good reason. One wrong cut and the meal could be your last. This next one is a pig's blood curd, a popular ingredient in many Asian cuisines. It's used in soups and stir-fries. However, due to concerns about sanitation and the potential for blood-borne diseases if not handled properly, many Western countries, including the US, have banned its import and production for human consumption. What about horse meat? While it's consumed in many parts of the world, it has a complicated and controversial history in the United States. It's not technically illegal to eat, but a series of laws have effectively banned the slaughter of horses for human consumption, making it nearly impossible to produce or sell commercially. It's a cultural taboo for many. Let's go back to sweets with Kinder Surprise eggs. These chocolate eggs with a toy inside have been a childhood favorite around the world for decades. But not in the United States. A 1938 law bans any food with a non-nutritive object embedded within it, making the classic Kinder Surprise illegal. You can now find a modified version, Kinder Joy, but the original remains banned. Have you heard of sea turtles? For centuries, turtle soup was a status symbol, a dish for the wealthy. But as sea turtle populations plummeted due to overhunting, conservation laws were put in place. Today, all species of sea turtles are protected, and hunting them or eating their meat is illegal in most of the world. Casu marzu, also known as rotten cheese, is a traditional Sardinian sheep milk cheese that contains live insect larvae. The larvae digest the cheese, creating a very soft, creamy texture. As you can imagine, health officials aren't big fans. It's been banned by the European Union and the US for obvious health and safety reasons, though it's still made and eaten locally in Sardinia. The story of the American chestnut is a tragedy. These giant trees once dominated eastern forests, and their nuts were a staple food for people and wildlife. But in the early 1900s, a fungal blight accidentally imported from Asia wiped out billions of them. The tree is now functionally extinct, and its nuts, once a common food, are a thing of the past. It wasn't banned by law, but by nature itself. And now, for the one that changed everything. It's a substance that was in nearly everything, from baked goods to fried chicken for almost a century. Trans fat, specifically artificial trans fat created through a process called hydrogenation. It was cheap, it improved texture, and it gave food a longer shelf life. For decades, it was celebrated. But then, science caught up. In the 1990s, overwhelming evidence linked trans fat to heart disease, strokes, and other severe health problems. The FDA finally banned it in 2018, forcing the entire food industry to reformulate thousands of products. This wasn't just about one exotic dish. It was a fundamental change in how we produce the food we eat every single day. The ban on trans fat has saved countless lives and reshaped modern food science forever. It's crazy to think how much our food has changed, isn't it? Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, be sure to follow for more.